missing from the streets of Philadelphia, people across the entire city join in a heroic effort to find her and her unborn child.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love, birthplace of the nation. But the city's rough and tumble west side is an area few tourists would ever want to visit. For 24-year-old Latoya Figueroa, the west side has always been home.
She always wanted to be someone in her life, you know. She was an outgoing young lady.
Latoya is a single mom and works as a waitress to support her daughter, Ijani.
She loved people. She could never do enough for somebody. She was always helping other people, doing whatever you needed her to do, neglecting herself for the most part.
And her Aunt Stephanie knows her best. She helped Melvin raise Latoya from the age of 4 after her mother was tragically murdered on the streets of West Philadelphia.
Stephanie, I know that you and Latoya shared a special relationship as she's blossoming into a young mother.
She loved her daughter. She had her with her all the time. They were more like girlfriends than mother and daughter.
In 2005, Latoya's life takes a dramatic turn when she reconnects with an old friend from the neighborhood, Stephen Poche, a.k.a. Poach.
They went to school together, West Philly High. They graduated together, and all of a sudden they started dating each other again.
Poach and Latoya quickly become inseparable. And a few months into their relationship, Latoya approaches her father, Melvin, with what she believes is wonderful news.
And that's when she came out and told me she was pregnant by her. So I said, now, is this going to be for her father? Is he going to take care of this baby?
Latoya assures her father and Aunt Stephanie that everything is going to be all right.
She insisted to me that he treated her well, and her cousins also told me he did treat her well.
The couple's future seems bright, but a horrific turn of events will soon prove otherwise. July 17th, 2005. 5 months pregnant, Latoya leaves her daughter in the care of her family and spends the night with Poach at his apartment.
He came and picked her up, and she went and stayed with him because he was supposed to be accompanying her to her doctor's appointment the next day.
Latoya and Poach spend the morning together, and according to Poach, after Latoya's doctor's appointment, he treats her to lunch. Then around 3 p.m., Poach gives Latoya $300 for shopping.
He gave her the money. She left to go buy baby things.
Latoya is scheduled to pick Ijani up at daycare that evening, but she never does. Luckily, Ijani's father, Anthony Williams, is also listed as a contact. That night, he retrieves Ijani from daycare and patiently awaits word from Latoya. 48 hours pass, and Anthony still hasn't heard from her. Making matters worse, Latoya has failed to show up for her next shift at the restaurant where she works. Finally, Anthony reaches out to Latoya's aunt.
How were you notified that something was wrong?
Her daughter's father called me and asked me if I knew that Latoya had been missing. He hadn't been able to get in contact with her.
Melvin and Stephanie try to reach Latoya, but their calls also go unanswered.
I knew something was wrong when she went to answer her phone.
She would not go away and not call and check on her daughter. She was a very doting and devoted mother. So I went to the police station and filed a missing persons report.
Latoya's family also reaches out to Stephen Poche, as well as several other friends, to see if they have any clue where Latoya might be. But everyone seems baffled by Latoya's disappearance. So as police initiate their formal investigation, Latoya's loved ones band together to comb the streets of West Philadelphia.
They organized search groups going out to different parts of the city searching for her. They gave out flyers on subway stops, on bus stops, door to door. They did so much.
I don't care if it was raining out there, I was still out there in the park, to the mud, looking for it, to abandoned homes, asking the public to help me. If anybody see her, to call the police officers, to call us.
The search party allows Melvin to seek answers where the police never could.
The police department can't do anything by itself. They need the community's help. They have information sometimes they don't want to tell other people, but they talk to each other.
Thank you.
Your answer is out in the streets, not inside your house. If I stay home, I'm never gonna find her.
Be Safe is brought to you by the Justice Network.
Everyone loves to travel, so keep a few things in mind. Never get into an unmarked car service. Take taxis or Uber to avoid surprises and unfamiliar surroundings. Keep money in 2 places while traveling. It never hurts to have backup cash in case yours is lost or stolen. And if you're going overseas, register with STEP so the State Department can assist you in case of an emergency. It's always good to be aware and be safe.
My name is Kenneth, and I served in the United States Air Force. I enlisted in service because of 9/11. I love my country, and I just wanted to make a difference.
My dad's a wounded warrior. They served for us, and they risked their lives for us.
Now is the time for healing and recovery. But many of these wounded service members can't do it alone. They need your help, and they need Wounded Warrior Project.
I ended up being paralyzed from the waist down. Wasn't able to do anything on my own.
It was really hard. It was really tough.
I would just sit in the room in total darkness.
Wounded Warrior Project's free services in mental health, career counseling, and long-term rehabilitative care changes lives. I'm asking you to join us by becoming a member of Wounded Warrior Project's Advanced Guard with your gift of just $19 a month.
Wounded Warrior Project allowed me to get back into the community, regaining my independence.
We get to see Kenneth doing things we never thought he'd be able to do.
Through all the programs that Wounded Warrior Project offers, I don't even feel disabled.
I'm very proud of him.
All right.
The Wounded Warrior Project helped my dad. Now I'm thankful for that.
Your donations can make a lasting difference in the life of a warrior and their family. Call or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
Every penny that goes into Wounded Warrior Project is life-changing.
Please keep contributing to this organization because it's been instrumental in our lives. I'm so thankful for them.
Call or go online at honorwarriors.org today.
You need to buy a car, and you want to get an excellent price.